Welcome to Pinnacle Online Coaching Classes. I am Neeru and here I am today with tricks and tips for English for sentence improvement. You have been mailing to me and asking me to make a complete series on sentence improvement because you feel this is one section for you where you are unable to score. And that is the reason that I am making this complete series where there are going to be 20 parts and you will get a presentation for me on every alternate day. On every alternate day, there is another presentation for spot the error in the sentences also. There's a complete series and both these series are going to be made in Hindi language as well as in English language so that it can reach out to maximum number of students. I hope that after watching this presentation and watching this series, you will be able to score well because sentence improvement has played a very important role in SSC CGL in the past and I think it will continue to play in the future also. From 5 to 10 questions can be asked in tier 1 and definitely up to 20 questions can be asked in tier 2. So very important. Sentence improvement and spot the error in the sentence. These are two areas where a lot of students tell me, ma'am, only half of my questions were correct. Make sure that your questions that are correct are at least 80 to 90%. 80 to 90% of your questions on sentence improvement and spot the error in the sentence should be correct. Otherwise, you're going to be left out of the race. Let me tell you that very bluntly, you may not like it. So please gear up, please work hard, watch all the video lectures that have been sent to you and you will realize while I'm doing these questions that everything has been covered for you. Everything has been covered by Pinnacle team and in spite of all this, if you still feel you need something from me, definitely mail to me and I promise you that we are going to work on it. We are definitely going to work on it. So let's begin with sentence improvement. Question number 1. The actress said that it sometimes took her 2 hours to put her makeup. Now, let me just explain to you briefly what exactly is sentence improvement. You will be given a sentence, a part of it is going to be highlighted. Then you will have 4 options, A, B, C and D. And one of your options will read no improvement. That means the sentence that has been given according to you is correct. Otherwise, you will have 3 options and they will ask you that for the underlined part, which of these 3 options can replace the underlined part. Here, now after explaining that, let me tackle this question. The actress said that it sometimes took her 2 hours to put her makeup and my options are put over, put up, put on and the 4th one is no improvement. Here, there is a reference, you need phrasal verbs. There is a reference to phrasal verbs. My improvement is related to phrasal verbs. There is a complete series for you from A to Z related to phrasal verbs. It is made in bilingual language in Hindi as well as in English. Please refer to that. You are not comfortable with phrasal verbs. I know that a lot of students tell me, ma'am, I'm not comfortable. Please make yourself comfortable. What exactly is a phrasal verb? A verb along with a preposition. And once the preposition changes, the meaning changes. Like for example, in this particular case, put up means to briefly stay at a place. To stay at a place briefly. For example, I am putting up with a friend right now, but I am looking for an accommodation. So that is the meaning of put up. Put over. What do we mean by put over? And what do we mean by put on? Put on means whenever you can use put on for weight. When your weight increases, then we'll say, oh, I have put on 3 kgs weight during the last winter. Anything that you are wearing on your body over there, we will use the phrasal verb put on. That is the trick. What is the tip? The tip is that anything you're wearing on your body, whether you're wearing a sweater, you're wearing a muffler, a shirt, makeup, cap, jewelry, you will put it on your body. Put on the makeup, put on the cap, put on your socks, put on your gloves, put on your muffler. So in this case also we will use put on. We will use put on. So answer is C. Answer is C. Phrasal verbs related to sentence improvement. So here you needed to have knowledge about phrasal verbs. Question number 2. Newton wanted to know why did the apple fall on the ground. Now, our options are know that why did the apple fall, know why the apple fell, know that why the apple fell, and D is no improvement. In this particular question, you see the word why in the sentence, okay? And whenever you students see words like why, when, what, which, etc., it's a interrogative word. Interrogative word means you're being questioned. In interrogative sentences, first and foremost identify, is this an interrogative sentence? This is not an interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences are those where I'm questioning and you have to reply. Like for example, if I ask you, where did you go? This is a question, you are expected to reply. You will give a reply, I went to a friend's house, I went to watch a movie, I went to the market, etc. But suppose somebody else asks you, what did ma'am ask you? And then you will say, ma'am asked me where I went. Interrogative word where is there, but this is not a question. Similarly, this is not a questioning word. Newton wanted to know why did the apple fall on the ground. If I ask you what did Newton wanted to know, this could be your reply, that Newton wanted to know why did the apple fall on the ground. This could be a reply from your side. Okay, so first and foremost, whenever you see a questioning word in your sentence, first and foremost identify it, whether it is a questioning sentence or whether it is not a questioning sentence. And whenever we question, the pattern is WH word, whatever is your questioning word, then verb, and then your subject. For example, I'll ask you, where did you go? So did is my verb and you is the subject. But when I make a simple sentence which is not a questioning sentence, my subject will be used before the verb. I'll say, I went to Delhi. I first and then the verb. In this sentence, Newton wanted to know why did the apple fell. Now after why we have used did. This is incorrect because this has become a questioning pattern, but my sentence is not a questioning pattern. So eliminate did. My correct sentence will be, Newton wanted to know why the apple fell. So why the apple fell is in part B. Part B. Here you needed to have knowledge about sentence structures. Very important. You needed to have knowledge about sentence structures to be able to tackle this type of question for sentence improvement. So part B. Question number 3. In many parts of our country, villagers don't get water to drink, where many urban people have water even to waste. Here we have used besides. Besides is used in sentences where we are talking about two things and we wish to say apart from this even that. For example, I say I teach English besides history. So I make video lectures besides making notes. We are talking about two things. In and is used where we are trying to join two similar things. For example, he is handsome and tall, he is handsome and intelligent. Whereas is used for contrasting situations. Okay, contrasting situations. Is this a contrasting situation? Yes. In one part of our country, people are not even getting water to drink, and in the other part, people are wasting water. So, in this sentence, instead of where, we have to use whereas. Here, you needed to have knowledge about conjunctions to be able to tackle this kind of a question. We have covered a variety for you. Here, you will find spot the error in the sentences related to phrasal verbs, related to conjunctions, related to sentence structure, tenses, everything. We have tried to cover a variety for you, and still if you need anything, definitely mail in to us. And very soon, from the 13th of June, we are also starting a test series for you. We are starting a Tier 2 test series for you. In that, I will be handling 200 questions for you, and there is going to be a video explanation for each and every question. For those of you who want to make the best and do not want to wish out even on a single mark, make sure that you are a part of it. Make sure that you are a part of it and you have registered for it. You are one of our online students. Question number 4. How did one earn money is more important than how much did he earn? In this sentence, it has a reference to nouns, and you need to know about nouns to be able to tackle this kind of a question. How did one earn money is more important than how much did he earn? We have used one in the earlier part of the sentence, in the beginning part of the sentence, and here does not mean the number one. So here one is referring to a person. When one refers to a person, with one we have to use oneself or ones. So how did one earn money is more important than how much did one earn. How much did one earn? So with one you have to use one, not he. Please remember this important tip. If one does not refer to a number, one refers to person, then with one use one only. So part C. Question number 5. My elder brother was a British citizen since 1980 and is now living a retired life in London. Where do we use since? Wherever you use since in the beginning of a sentence, please ensure two things. Here, generally before since, the first part of the sentence should be having has, have along with third form of the verb. That means it should have the present perfect tense. Because we are talking about the past, from the past up to now. What will I tell you? I will tell you that I have been making this video lecture since morning. Either present perfect continuous will be used or present perfect will be used. So here it says my elder brother was a British citizen. In place of was, use has been. My elder brother has been a British citizen since 1980. Part B. Question number 6. There is no more room for you in this compartment. Here you need to have a knowledge about vocabulary. Okay? And what is the highlighted part? There is no more room. Here, first option is there is no more accommodation. Accommodation is a place where you wish to stay for some time. Students who study in Delhi University, they look for accommodations if they do not get a hostel. Okay, so accommodation is incorrect because the word compartment has been clearly given. And where are compartments? Compartments are in trains or in a vehicle, etc. Okay, there is no more space. Space is also incorrect here because space is used for an empty space. Like for example, I can tell you that why have you left this blank space? Why haven't you written anything on it? So it will be used there. Not really correct, neither is it completely wrong, but there's a little confusion. So I'll see the other options also. There is no more seat. This is correct because in a vehicle we will definitely refer to seats. There is no more room for you in there is no more seat for you in this compartment. Absolutely right. We'll go with option C. Question number 7. No one need to worry about me as I am capable of taking good care of myself and my problems. In this sentence, the sentence begins with no one. No one, nobody, someone and somebody. What are all these? All these are singular. So with them we have to use a singular verb also. Subject verb agreement, and here with no one we have used need, which is incorrect. So with no one I have to use needs. No one needs to worry about me. So where is needs to worry? It is in part B. Part B will be the right substitute. Question number 8. Question number 8. Question number 7 was related to subject verb agreement. Question number 8. She was at her wit's end trying to figure out what to buy for her friend's birthday. At her wit's end. I have written this. So what is this? This is a phrase, or you can say this is an idiom. This is an idiom covered under A list in my video lectures on idioms. There are at least 70 to 80 video lectures on idioms, and all of them are in English as well as in Hindi. So at her wit ends means that not knowing what to do. Absolutely right, no error. No error, so this is correct, no improvement. So since there is no error, we needn't substitute it for anything else. We'll go with option D. Question number 9. For countries undergoing a recession, large cuts in public spending seem to be the ordering of the day. Now, to be the order of the day. To be the order of the day. What is the meaning of order of the day? Order of the day means this is normal. Normal. So, okay, it is something usual which is expected to be done. So, B, the ordering of the day is incorrect. The phrase used here, the idiom used here is incorrect. Instead, ordering of the day is incorrect. We have to replace it by order of the day. So, I will go with option C. C is the correct substitute. Question number 10, the last one to be done. As it was a dark and stormy night, Lata was too scared to go home alone. It was a dark and stormy night. Lata was too scared to go home alone. Correct. There is no error. So we needn't substitute we needn't take any of these options because my sentence is correct. We will go with no improvement. Answer is D. And with that, we come to the end of this presentation. For those students who wish to watch it in Hindi, they can watch the other one. Some of my presentations are going to be in the public domain and the others are going to go in the private one. I wish you all the very best and thank you for watching my presentation.